Alright, so I'm going to be dropping two different versions, the extended version and the short version. So the short version is going to be straight point forward, you know, telling you what exactly it is that you need to do. And the extended version is more long, in-depth of the whole data that I had to go through all the trials and all that stuff. So whatever version you're watching right now, just click right here and you can watch the other version. Houston, we have a problem. So there's an air leak going on with my truck. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and push in my tractor brakes in. Yeah, figure out. So that's where the leak is coming from, but let me go ahead and turn off the truck and let me talk to you in a second. So I didn't even know what this part was in the beginning. After doing some research, you know, looking it up, you know, the cool thing about my phone is you can take a picture and it'll do a web search just based off that picture. So that's how it's figured out. That's how I was able to find out what this part was. So this part is the air brake check valve. So this is a check valve system. This piece right here, the one that's leaking air, and you got these two airlines that supply airs into your brakes. So these are the lines that supply air to the brake chambers, and that's how the brakes get engaged through this supply of this check valve system to them. You know, so I'm not really a diesel tech or anything like that. Like I said, I didn't even know what this part was. I had to do research on it, but it does look like a simple fix. Not a whole lot of stuff going on with it. So I'm going to try to do the repairs myself instead of having to take it to a shop and wasting money, wasting time. All it really is take off these two airlines, disconnect these two airlines, and then disconnect this airline and this airline, and that's it. And it has two bolts that's bolted onto the frame right there, and that's it. It just replaced this check valve. Really ain't not much to it. I was able to find the part that I needed in this small little town called Blair, Nebraska. There ain't nothing around here except a Dollar General distribution center, which I just called them. I saw a review that they had truck parts, so I just called them to see if they had this one, which they did, and they cost $30 for this quick release valve. I just got here to a Pilot, and this Pilot has a Boss shop. So they have a truck repair shop here. So for whatever reason I managed to screw this up, you know, I got a backup plan of them right there. Some of the tools I'll be using today, you know, as the owner operator, it is crucial that you have the basic tool sets for over the road. So the way you remove this, you gotta push this little lip. You gotta push it in and then take out the hose. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. That was pretty easy. See, whenever you have the lip pushed back, it kind of locks it in there. So you gotta push the lip in, and then whenever you go to insert it, make sure that the lip is out. That way it stays put and stuck there. Now I gotta take this part off. This is gonna be the hard one. So you got these two bolts right here, but then you got a nut inside of here that you have to hold on to it. If not, you're gonna twist the whole deal. So I'm about to get under the truck. So having an extension, it is gonna help out right there. That way you can get a better grip. Yo, that storm got me. Y'all have no idea what I just went through. It came out of nowhere. It started pouring. All my clothes is wet. My truck is shaking. I was able to take this piece off. So I'm about to take off the fittings and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the other one. But these bolts, oh my god, these bolts were such a pain. They were so hard to get to. That was what I was struggling in. I saw it started to get windy and I was like, man, I gotta hurry up, dude, cause this storm's about to hit me. But these bolts, trying to get under the truck, if you're a heftier guy, I mean, good luck, bro, cause God damn, they're so hard. This is the progress so far. So I already cleaned them out. You know, I got all this trash from I used a wire brush to clean out the threads. That's why you see all that trash. But I'm fixing to put Teflon on them and put it back together. So there you have it, the new one put together. I did tighten this one up, but not these. I'm gonna wait to tighten these up after I put the bolts in, because they might get in the way if I go ahead and tighten them up. And y'all be careful with these, because these are plastic. But right here, you know, this is where you need to put the crest in right here. That way you don't damage it. Looks like we got a little bit of clear sky, so I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to put this back together. I did lose a nut trying to get in the truck so fast when it started to rain, but thankfully I do have a bolt set, nut and bolt set, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the WD-40. That probably would have helped it trying to get these undone in the first place. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on just to help him put it back in. So an easy way to get the bolt and the nut just to latch, you're gonna hold the nut from right here, from this opening down here. You're gonna hold the nut right there, and then you're just gonna screw it onto the nut. That's just to hold this piece in place. That way, so it's not as complicated or hard. Now I'm gonna put the other one. So I got the nut. So I'm just gonna slide my fingers down here and have the nut right there, and then I'm just gonna screw the bolt in. Can't really do it right now just because I'm holding my phone, but that's what I'm fixing to do. See, that's just to hold it right there in place, but I'm fixing to get under there. Here comes the hard part. So actually I didn't have to go down there, so I have a 1/2-inch wrench in there, and I'm putting my fingers through this little gap, and I'm just holding the nut with the wrench, and then I'm just screwing it on with the ratchet. I don't know if I can sit it somewhere. It is still a pain, but I have to go down there yet. Finally, it's on there pretty secure. Now I gotta put the lines back together. My back hurts. The bolt and nut size, it's a 1/2 inch. These are super easy to put on. I already put this one on. So all you gotta do is just slide it in there. And that's it. And then you got push this little deal out. You gotta slide it out, because it'll push in. Once you slide it out, it's locked and loaded in there. It's tight. Won't come out. So everything is put back together. Now, moment of truth. I'm about to go turn on the truck and air it up, and hopefully this fixes the problem. If this does not fix the problem, it has to be one of the brake drums, but I'm about to see what's going on with this. So I'm fixing to push my truck brakes in. So remember, whenever I push them in, that's when it was leaking from the bottom. So that's what I'm fixing to do, and go back there and check it out. And don't forget your chalk blocks either, because you're gonna start rolling. That appears it has fixed the problem. It is not leaking air no more. Let's freaking go. This whole day, it has come to an end, and it has been worth it. You know, I have saved a few $100 bills just by not going to a repair shop, by doing it on my own. Let's freaking go. If I can do it, anybody else can do it. If anything changes in the next few days, I'll let y'all know. So now I just gotta hook up back to my trailer and go take a shower. Man, I love technology. Don't y'all love technology? This morning when I heard the leak, I had no idea what this part was, what it was called. I didn't know anything about it. So all I did was take a picture with my phone, and then with the phone, I don't know, I have a Samsung Galaxy, you are able to look up parts just from a picture. So it'll scan the internet for similar parts. You know, I didn't know part number, I didn't know what it was called or what it was. And then from there, I just did more research. You know, I kept doing, watching videos and stuff like that. And I got it done thanks to AI, thanks to YouTube, thanks to all that. Let's go.